Okay, alright. Hello and welcome, everybody. Fantastic Dino here. Dino action here. What am I saying? But I've used this card before. Back to big, certainly. Collision, Colossus. That's the name of the game tonight. +4, +2, and the creature gains trample. Some of you may have seen it used in the past, but taking out those pesky flying creatures, mono blue spirits, especially Collision, could come in quite handy. At a bare minimum, Colossus, always useful, as long as we have a creature, could help us to win a trade. Lovely, fantastic art there, although I don't know quite how a dinosaur would hold a tree trunk like that. Possibly in its mouth, I guess, if it's big enough, but certainly not hands. Claws. Well, looking at Ripjaw Raptor, actually, I think that might work. Not too many others. Rampaging Ferocidon, not so much. Marauding Raptor, yeah, maybe. That's kind of longer. The Queen, unfortunately, she only works on her legs, I guess. Hey, Cut, how's it going? How's it going? Pretty good. Pretty good. Lots of fantastic bodies, fantastic action, ramping potential here. For the past couple of days, I've used just Marauding and Huntmaster, but that was maybe a little bit too risky, unfortunately. Some pretty rough matches, to say the least. Certainly Thunderherd Migration, likely with 12 things to play on turn 2. You would imagine we'll see it. Yes, the old tech, absolutely. Even if we're against, well, nothing. Use Colossus to do a little bit more damage. The trample, somebody big. Let's say Ripjaw Raptor. Somebody's blocking it. We want to get through a bunch of damage. Maybe they're blocking with 5 total power to take him out. Boom. Colossus. He lives through that trade, gets through damage. Always good. Doesn't matter what we're playing. If we don't have a creature out to use Colossus on, and they don't have a flying creature, chances are we've probably lost already in that scenario. But for the most part, we should have something out. 29 creatures in total is a pretty good chance for Colossus, and maybe Skysovereign becomes a creature at some point, hopefully. Slap Colossus on that and make it a 10-7 flying trample. Oh, that's some scary stuff if there is anything that could block the Skysovereign anyways. But Skysovereign being a vehicle, of course, could be nice to crew it with the Rampaging Ferocidon if we want to preserve it against life gain or some aggro deck, whatever it is. That guy. Crew this. Boom. Get her done. Have some fun. Definitely very excited for this. Not a whole lot of interaction other than potentially Collision Colossus to start off with, but the sideboard coming in. And speaking of, not interaction, we'll start off at the top. Silent Gravestone, 2 copies of that, plus Weathered Runestone. Mainly, this is in for the Grease Fang matchup to cheat out vehicles, that sort of thing. But is it Torrential Gearhulk, recasting instants and sorceries from the graveyard? Silent Gravestone, boom, stops that as well. Quite lovely. Weathered Runestone, yeah, that too. But just having lots of things to hate. Of course, if we have just a bunch of Weathered Runestones, they're completely redundant. Silent Gravestone, at the very least, we can get rid of it. If we get a second copy, pay 4, exile all the graveyards, draw a card. I like it. Definitely. And I love the art too. Plus, it's from Rivals of Ixalan, one of the Dino sets. Of course, Lost Caverns of Ixalan is coming up in probably about a year's time. We don't have the actual release date, but I'm excited. We're going to get some nice Dino tech there. Rampaging Ferocidon, 2 copies there. The other 2 copies in the sideboard if we do face anything life gain related, or we just want to be more aggressive, for sure. This definitely can lead to that. Chandra Awakened Inferno, hey, I love her. Continue to love her potential. 2 copies of that. Likely we'll face control. Usually we face control at least a couple times a night, I would say. The sweepers, they scare me. Reckless Rage, well, hey, look, we got Ripjaw Raptor. If you're playing Ripjaw Raptor, absolutely Reckless Rage. Even if you don't have Ripjaw. This thing, oh, it is some of the best removal, especially for dinos. Then sweepers, pairing with Chandra. You know, we've got potential to deal 3 damage each non-elemental creature. But of course, Anger of the Gods. If we just need something a little bit sooner on turn 3, turn 4 maybe, we're far away. Or maybe we're stuck on 5 for the longest time, not able to play Chandra whatsoever. A bunch of Angers is going to make the opponent quite angry. And then, got to highlight, 3 copies of Ghalta, the Queen. Basically, we should easily be able to cast her, I would think, especially with Colossus. In the past, this has surprised people. It's done the trick. 2 mana, 4 total power, boom. Quite a few times. That's got me the Queen down. So hopefully that happens tonight. Single copy of Celestus just to ramp. Maybe cycle a card when it becomes night or day, switches between the two. We can draw a card and then discard a card. If we have a leftover land, don't need it anymore, hold it in our hand, cycle it, gain a bit of life. I love it. Used it in the past, even though we don't have any night-bound or day-bound creatures. I think it's still quite good. Other than that, I say we jump into the action. Hope for the best here. I guess it didn't work quite as I liked. I didn't like it coming into play tapped. If I didn't see it in the first 2 lands, one of the first 2 lands, it's pretty detrimental. If I'm really razor thin, I need every single land. Maybe I draw that Lair of the Hydra the 3rd turn, the 4th turn, and I really need it to come into play untapped. But after that, it's painful, unfortunately. But I'm not saying it's bad, and I'm not saying I'll never use it again. I just wanted to have as much as possible that could come into play untapped. It is lovely. And again, maybe I should just always use a single copy in every dino list, as long as I'm in green, whatever it is. That could be the more right way to go about it. Just not tonight, pretty much. It does, it does. Something like, well, definitely double green. Have a lot of green, and sometimes I just need that second source. Maybe have a mountain and Boseiju or a forest. Unfortunately, with maximum cost reduction, there is only green to spend on Ripjaw and Shifting. Ghalta, Carnage Tyrant potentially, but maximum cost reduction on these guys. Whew. A lot of green sources and a lot of consistently entering untapped green sources. Lair of the Hydra, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's not gone forever, just for tonight. It's definitely never fun bricking all that stuff. Huh. In the right format? Yeah. Playing around, made a blue-white list. Just bounces my own stuff. Had 3 quests that required me to play blue and white things. So, yeah. Just cheap spells, 1 and 2. Play it, to bounce their creatures. Just replaying things. I finished all the quests in 1 game. It was pretty fantastic. A lot of gold there. Very, very exciting stuff indeed. Hopefully we go first a few times tonight. Seemed like I was going second quite a bit today, but that's bound to happen, going to happen to everybody at some point. Ludlow. Ooh. Something blue related with that Fibblethip avatar. Hey, there we go. We got 2 lands. We'll have 2 untapped. Turn 2. Rootbound, Sheltered Thicket. Lovely. Oh, elves. But they won't really have much interaction. Excuse me. Oh yeah, 100%. Looks like we should get the classic Marauding plus Ripjaw. The second Marauding plus Ripjaw. Draw 2 cards, 2 pings. Kinnan. We may not be winning. Yikes. Well, we're going to be bringing in Paradox combo. Yeah. Nuts. We got the stuff for that. Hopefully we draw some good stuff off these pings, but maybe double Colossus next turn, potentially. We'll see how it goes. Double Colossus would be very, very nasty indeed. Oh, there's the land. Okay. If we play our cards right, that might be it, especially if they take this. I think they almost have to, yeah. But we got Boseiju. Take out some problematic artifact that they likely have in. They must have in. Could slow them down enough. 2 Colossus, that's 8. Running 4, 12. 16. Possibly lethal, depending how they block, if they feel safe. Surprise them with a good old double Colossus there. Yeah, I don't think they're doing a whole lot. Hopefully. Gonna have a total of 4. Jaspera, tapping Kinnan. That's gonna make 2. Plus their 2 lands. There's Karn. Oh, nuts. I think we got him. Yeah, we have a total of 16. All of it, well, whatever we need would be trample. But it's definitely nice seeing this because they got the combo related around artifacts. And again, maybe I should have one more copy in the sideboard just for matchups like this. Thrashing Brontodon again. I was considering Thrashing Brontodon for tonight, but I felt like I had good enough aggression, the sweepers to deal with decks that got lots of little stuff. Paradox Engine is not going to do it for you. Boom. Look at this aggression. Dead. Ombo that. If they had gone first, they would have got the Paradox Engine, and chances are we might have been dead, but we got him. Okay, we know what it is. We can surprise him with some Anger of the Gods. Absolutely. Sweep all that little stuff. Anger of the Gods is probably one of the most devastating things. Exiling these guys, they can bring them back in some cases, but certainly Anger, that's where I want to be. Rampaging Ferocidon, there's parts of life gain related with this. Aetherflux Reservoir, I believe. Gain life. Whenever you cast a spell, you gain life equal to the number of spells you've cast before it this turn. They keep chaining spells and spells. Get to 50 life, they win the game. Something like that. So Rampaging also could help us in a pinch. Thinking Reckless Rage as well. Probably don't need Carnage Tyrant as much. No. Definitely want to keep Domri for the interaction. Damping Sphere, absolutely, Paul. Yeah, 100%. Sometimes, who knows how much they're playing a turn. A lot, that's for sure. And Damping Sphere would, well, completely shut them down, 100%. Well, maybe it could be another sideboard option, 2, 3. The more you have, the more painful it is, though. Stacking them, I mean, that's just, yeah, puts a damper on their chances. But one more thing. Maybe. Well, Domri. All right. 100% if we can get that Anger, that's probably going to hit at least 3 things, I think. Lots of little creatures that ramp. As long as we can take out Kinnan, stop them from ramping even harder. Whew. I hope. But it was lovely. At the very least, you saw Colossus helped us win. We could have potentially doubled the damage or doubled the power of one of our creatures. It wouldn't have been, well, it would have effectively been the same thing. Doubling Ripjaws, of course, doubling Marauding wouldn't make sense. Lovely, lovely. Especially if there's a big guy. They have a mana dork that they can sacrifice as a jump blocker. Boom. Trample. Tons of damage. Tons of wins, I hope. Maybe they're a little bit shook after that first one. Oh, yep. Oh my goodness. That's exactly what I would want to see. Boom. Stop the life gain stuff from Aetherflux Reservoir. Anger. Sweet. Oh, two Thunderherd Migrations. That's exciting stuff. They didn't get Mana Dork turn 1, which is very positive. Maybe they brought in counter spells. I don't think they have a whole lot of counter spells. It's really focused on ramping, playing lots of stuff in one turn, chaining it, comboing. Yeah. Maybe they have some counter spells, but I'd be pretty surprised, I guess. Oh, it started to lag and went off, huh? That is odd. Well. At least you guys can still hear me. Oh yeah. Yeah, everything else looks good. I'll have to look into that. Odd. I was lagging a little bit before I started here. I thought something might be up, but seemed like it's okay. Might have to update the firmware or something. I'll maybe try and tweak things after this match. But you got the main important stuff, the gameplay, the voice, all of that, the music. I think definitely it's got to be Anger of the Gods next turn. It's not a whole lot of value, but taking out Emery, Lurker of the Loch, is a very good thing, that's for sure. Paradox Engine, yep, we got to smoke them, 100%. Now the question is, I could go Shifting Ceratops. They get Paradox Engine next turn, I think. You know what? I kind of like shifting instead. Maybe we get a little bit more value. I think we'll be okay, especially, well, they could play Kinnan. We'll see how it goes. I was thinking Rampaging Ferocidon, but of course that would die to the 3 damage. Yes, I know, heaven. Yeah. Maybe I just have to restart the camera or something. It's quite strange. But I'll look into the settings. Definitely feels weird for me. Well, it doesn't exactly feel weird. It feels the same. I don't actually get to watch an example of how the stream is going. We can't take out the reality chip, unfortunately. Oh, but we will take out Embry. I like this. I like this indeed. Thunderherd Migration will reveal Rampaging Ferocidon. Boom. Good stuff. I love it. Still be able to go Anger of the Gods. And smoke them. Hopefully that buys us some time. Do I want to take out Karn? Yeah, let's just take out Karn. Let's not mess around. Definitely nice to see another Anger of the Gods come into our hands so we can keep them down. Unfortunately, with the reality chip there... Oh? not getting the Paradox Engine. Okay, okay. I think we may still sweep next turn. I might enter that tournament. I might... we'll see. We'll see. Another Emery, my goodness. Well, I know what I want to do. I was thinking about that tournament. Might take it off, though. Take it a little bit easier. Hey, Adam, how's it going? How's it going? I do always love tournaments. It was a little rough. And my wife is getting farther along. Closing in on almost 8 months. The next one is going to be here soon, and getting a little bit more painful by the day, it seems. Ooh, my goodness, they're just getting fortunate with all their stuff. Hopefully we get a third Anger of the Gods here. Possibly on Arena. I did an Explorer one recently, a 5.5 hour stream. It was quite lovely. Definitely I will do it again. Yeah. Probably not just this one coming up this weekend, I would say. I think we'll have a decent amount of aggression. Regisaur Alpha plus Rampaging Ferocidon next turn would be pretty devastating for him. I think they want to slap Reality Chip onto Kinnan. Twiddling their thumbs, wondering what to do. We might have him next turn with Rampaging and Regisaur, I would think. Yes, oh, very, very exciting stuff. Yeah. Definitely want to provide some assistance, relaxation for her on the weekend, since she does have our daughter 2.5 throughout the week, of course, all during the day, and that can be tiresome, to say the least. Ooh, they got it, unfortunately. Oh, we could... No, we got to go Regisaur Alpha plus Rampaging. What am I thinking? Good stuff, good stuff. Kinnan has to block somebody or else they die, so that's good. We take them out dead. I would think. They play any creatures with Rampaging, they die. Can't gain life. Hopefully this works out. If they have only blue related creatures, of course Shifting is going to fly right past that. Tapping everything, playing something. They got another one. Nuts. That's not good. Yeah. You play one more creature, you're gone. This must do it. Unless they have an answer for Rampaging. Yeah, down to 1. It's gotta limit their chances, I would imagine. Searching for an answer for Rampaging, perhaps. Alright, good stuff. Might get out of control here. What artifact are they going to grab? Whatchamacallit? Oh, Skysovereign, yeah. Deal with Rampaging, unfortunately. But, yeah, no. That takes out Rampaging. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. They could be something here. Just getting a bunch of mana, tapping, replaying stuff. Sacrifice the treasure vault, I believe. Make a bunch of treasures, perhaps. Oh, use Kinnen's ability and get it stuff. Yeah. Play stuff up the top. Ah, another Karn is not nice. But we'll wait it out. Have a nap. Refill coffee. Of course, you guys can't see if I do get more coffee, but I'll let you know, as always. You can't see me disappear into the void, unfortunately. Yeah, like I said, Ether Flux Reservoir, Rampaging, stopping the life gain stuff there. Not up to 9, that is not nice. Yeah, that's got to do it, unfortunately. Well, it was close, but Domri, Chandra. I definitely like Weathered Runestone. Players can't cast spells from graveyards or libraries. Exactly what this Kinnan was doing with the reality chip. Kind of almost makes me want 2 copies total. Maybe 3, just because it is so fantastic. Shutting down more stuff than Grafdigger's Cage, even though it does cost 1 more. I think I mentioned that point a couple times in the past, but just in case you guys don't know, this is the better Grafdigger's Cage. Silent Gravestone, though? Only cards in graveyards. They can't be the targets of spells or abilities, so it doesn't exactly work with the Weathered Runestone, shutting down stuff from libraries, unfortunately. Reckless Rage, of course, some instant speed interaction. Quite nice, but I say we keep it as is. Go as fast as possible, and maybe hold on to a Boseiju to destroy some key artifact. Whatever it is. That reality chip definitely came in handy for them. But I could see more Weathered Runestones. This is certainly not the first time I've faced a deck like this. Ah, that's good coffee. Sometimes I forget that the camera is off right now. My goodness. Waving. Oh, I think so. Definitely feels like the more right package, having Thunderherd Migration versus Drover of the Mighty, both ramping for 1 mana. Drover, of course, can be killed quite easily. Ooh, I'll keep it. I think it could be good. Decent enough. We got 2 untaps by turn 2, hopefully getting to a 3rd one. I would say Marauding's... Oh, very good. I'm going to go for the aggressive plan. Try and do as much damage as possible. If things get sticky, slap down an Anger, reset. But Anger is a decent backup plan to ruin their plans. Definitely going to be nice getting the first Rampaging. I think I'll go both Rampagings. Stopping that Ether Flux. That's key. Oh, and we got Weathered Runestone as well. We're spoiled. Yeah, we could go Anger. Nah, we'll go Rampage. I like that. Hope for a 4th land next turn. We could go the 2nd Rampaging plus Weathered Runestone, or just Regisaur Alpha. That might be right. Hopefully they play Kinnan this turn and they don't pop off. But I guess it would be nice if they played Kinnan. Sweep them next turn. Maybe do some aggression with Marauding and Rampaging, since they would die to that Anger. Oh, Master Thopterus. That's not so bad. Make a bunch of servo tokens if you can't take out Rampaging. Yeah. Oh, Ghalta. We almost got Ghalta, but next turn we got a good chance if both Rampagings have stuck around. That is going to be nice. Now, I don't think they'll block with 3 things. They could. Tokens. Yeah, I'm going to risk it. That they only block with 1. Oh, ooh, interesting. Maybe they have some way to deal with both of the Rampagings, but it was nice to get a little bit more damage in there. There's the engine. Oh, ping, ping, ping. Get her done. Now, if they tap anything else, the Rampaging might be enough for lethal since they have Menace. Oh boy, here we go, folks. Boom, done. Lights out on Kinnan combo. Rampaging Ferocidon. Not really surprisingly useful. I always knew and believed Rampaging could be good, but haven't used him quite as much as I have in the past. Glorious, Adam, 100%. You said it. Man. I always talk about missing links, stuff I've used in the past that has been fantastic. Again, maybe Rampaging is the secret sauce. Certainly helped out a little bit. My goodness. Lovely, lovely. When they played Psy, they said goodbye. Oh, 100%. It seems like they only have single target answers, that sort of thing. Nothing sweeper-wise. Of course, they would lose all their little dorks that are ramping and helping them pop off in fantastic fashion. But, believe it, the list up there, well, I try and tweak this camera. I'm going to find out what is using it. Strange. Turn on. Turn it off. Turn it on. On. Odd. I don't think I should have to restart OBS at all, but... Virtual camera? Nope, no, that's not it. Face cam. Hey. Oh. How's it going? All right. Not exactly what I want to see, but I think I might know. Oh, my graphics card has a update available. That's going to take a couple seconds, even though it's hundreds of megabytes. I got a fast, super duper fast internet. Then we'll remove all this. That's what you guys don't see. All this stuff, so you can certainly appreciate the fact that my graphics card just artificially removes all that stuff. Maybe you guys thought it was a green screen. Some of you guys know that my graphics card is good enough. It just knows what to remove. Oh, secrets revealed, Alex. I know. I'd have to shrink myself down pretty small just to, you know, get the real estate back. I'd probably have to be about that small, I think. That's not good. Yeah, about that size. Hey, yes, cut. Oh, I'm back, Kevin. Yes. Let's see. Drivers. Oh, we got a driver as well. Have to update a bunch of things. This probably should fix it. Hopefully. Hopefully I don't have to reset the computer. Otherwise, I'll just leave things maybe with the camera off for tonight. I don't want to interrupt the stream if I don't have to. I think it would stay live. I just have to reconnect it after the computer resets. Yeah, don't want to risk it. Boom, downloading. 678 megabytes completed in a blink of an eye. 10 seconds, a couple seconds, something like that. Man, express installation 100%. Hopefully this doesn't cause funny business. If something funny happens, you guys know what's up. Actually, while it installs, I'm just going to get more coffee and enjoy the scenery.